Hi, and welcome to the third week of our coverage for the NIWFA Women's Football for this season. Here's what's coming up on the show.
We have highlights from a truly superb game in Division One, which features St James Swifts taking on Belfast Celtic.
And we'll have a post-match interview from both teams on their thoughts of the game.
And finally, we'll have our regular weekly roundup of scores and league standings from across all of the NIWFA leagues.
So Colin, what's this I hear about you forming your own ladies football team?
You got you now, okay, I had to think there for a minute. No, basically last week saw the birth of my second granddaughter, baby Aria, and now the rumours are spreading around that I'm going to be forming the team to take over the NIWFA in 2038. Can't confirm or deny them at this stage.
I wouldn't be surprised, you've got your toes dipped in everything.
Well, no comment at this time.
Anyway, let's get back to the 2019 season, and this week's featured game is a Division One game between St James Swifts and Belfast Celtic.
Both these teams went into this game on maximum points, so there was plenty to play for in this particular encounter.
Here's the highlights.
coach Northern Ireland's up and coming talent at every level. When you see raw talent, you know you've got to nurture that and develop that in the right direction. You see that at the top level, and I see that in Grace. Her speed of play, her speed of thought, she has vision. She's going to be a real game changer.
Electric Ireland, changing the game for women's football in Northern Ireland.
So, Colin, thoughts on the game? Class one?
Yeah, very, very enjoyable. As a neutral, I really enjoyed watching that match. Very little between the two sides for the first half hour or so, and then up steps Siobhan Bell, scores an absolute clinker of a goal, gives St James the lead, and from there on they sort of tended to hold the upper hand in the match.
I mean, Siobhan Bell is a class player, always steps up to the plate. She got a call off the Northern Ireland women's futsal team as well, so playing at a level like that you would have done better, but 100% effort every game, like she never seems to fail.
As you say, 100% every game I've seen her. She's like a terrier in the midfield. She's not afraid to put her boot in where it matters, not afraid to have a go at goal, and really does lead that team by example.
And Molly Wade as well, a hat-trick?
Yeah, can't say anything wrong in terms of Molly. Fantastic hat-trick, seen the chances, took them all exceptionally well, so well done to Molly as well. And
some great free kicks as well from Nicole Caldwell from the Belfast Celtic side.
Yeah, I do have to say I was very, very impressed with the standard of free kicks. Sometimes the standard of free kicks can be a bit poor, but hers were certainly very, very good on the night, and obviously she scored from one of them, unlucky in a couple of other occasions as well, so it's good to see that sort of really sort of develop in the women's game.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It was such a good game, like.
Yeah, very, very enjoyable.
So after the game we caught up with two of the goal scorers.
Congratulations on a great win tonight. You must have well pleased with that result.
Delighted with it. The girls have been working hard, and obviously we knew it was going to be a tough game, a physical game, because it's a local derby between us and Belfast Celtic. We've both obviously started the season off really well with 2 wins out of 2, so it was all to play for tonight.
You did say when we spoke to you pre-season about obviously that when the league was the big game this year, you couldn't have made a better start.
Yeah, definitely. The girls are taking the chances. We're training hard, working together as a unit, pressing when we need to, defending when we need to. Just a team effort really is going to get us through, and hopefully, win the league in the end.
You talked there about the team effort, but you yourself scored 2 very, very important goals to break the deadlock there tonight.
Yeah, it's always enjoyable obviously to get forward, and when the chances are I'm delighted to take it, and it's obviously the win is the main thing, so getting goals is always just a bonus, so yeah, pleased. And then next week you're away to Bangor. That's your next game, 4th game. Have you played Bangor before? We played Bangor last season. They actually beat us in both games last season, home and away, so it will obviously be a tough game, but if we keep our momentum going, I think we have a great chance of keep on pushing on.
And finally a hat-trick hero there tonight as well.
Our Molly, yes. We have a bit of a stick going that for top goal scorer she beat me by 1 last season, so she's now still beating me by 1, but we're just going to keep going. Goals are the main thing, team wins the most important.
Nicole, first of all, disappointing result tonight. What were your thoughts on the game?
We just didn't want it as much as they did. They were first every single ball. As you can probably see from the highlights yourself, they wanted it more.
First half hour was very little between the teams. Took a really strong strike to actually break the deadlock.
Well, I think we fought, but again, they were first every single ball. We just couldn't get in it tonight. But it is what it is, you know.
That ends the unbeaten sequence then, so unfortunately it's now a matter of rebuilding again.
Yeah, definitely on the next one we just need to be stronger and get our heads back in the game. Tonight wasn't our night, but again we just have to keep pushing on through.
And you hold tonight, great free kick, Yags, 2 or 3 good, really good free kicks now. Is that something you work on as a team?
We do, we try and get the set pieces done as confident whenever we are in the games, but it was lucky that I got one, the other 2 not so lucky, but you know yourself, it is what it is in the game.
Okay, and then finally, looking at the next week then, you go to Portadown next week, so you'll want to get the season back on track there.
Definitely, yes. Every game's a challenge at the end of the day. Hopefully we'll go down, get a win, get back up again, but still early in the season, so got a lot of hope for us.
Okay, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
Can you hear us? Because it's not just me. It's women all across Northern Ireland, building in strength, skill and numbers. Breaking barriers, testing limits. A quiet revolution with a strong confidence. With the support of those who guide us, challenge us and help us grow, we will change the game. You might underestimate us, but we are resilient. Can you hear us? Because you will. We are the game changers. Electric Ireland, proudly supporting women's football in Northern Ireland.
Time now for a roundup of all the results and league tables from across the NIWFA Leagues. And we start off with the results from the Championship.
In the Championship, it's starting to develop into a three-horse race, with Lisburn Ladies defeating Ballymena All-Stars, Lurgan Town Ladies defeating East Belfast Ladies, Carnmoney Ladies defeating Crew United Ladies, to leave each of those three teams on 9 points and unbeaten after 3 weeks of the season. The final game this week, Killen Rangers Ladies against Downpatrick Ladies, was postponed.
In Division 1, Ballinhinch Ladies replicated the 5-1 scoreline in our featured match as they beat Portadown Ladies by the same result. Mid-Ulster Ladies defeated Bangor Ladies 3-2, with the final game in this round of the match seeing Armagh City Ladies take the points after victory at PSNI. The results now means the James Swifts are now the only unbeaten side in the division and unsurprisingly lead the pack in Division 1.
In Division 2, it's Foyle Bells and Larne Ladies leading the way, following comprehensive wins over Chimney Corner Ladies and Mountjoy United. There are also good wins for Coleraine Ladies and Belfast Swifts, both of whom find themselves 1 point off the pace at the top of the table.
In Division 3, the start of the week saw SOP fight out a highly entertaining battle, drawing 2-2 with Banbridgetown Ladies. 22nd Ladies picked up their first points of the season, beating Kilmore Rack 2-1, and in the final game, Craigavon Ladies defeated the Ladies of Shamrock 3-1 on Friday night. It's Banbridgetown leading the way in Division 3, with all teams in this division now having secured their first points of the season.
In Division 4, it's Lisburn Rangers Ladies who continue to lead the way, following a fine run over Ballymena Ladies seconds. Larne Ladies Olympic have moved into second place following a home win over the Belfast Ravens, and there was also a good win for Banbridge Rangers women, who travelled and defeated Camlock Rovers Ladies. In the day's final game, St James Swifts and Mullyslane Ladies drew 3-3.
So Eadaoin, things are really starting now to heat up across the leagues?
Well, I mean, all the teams, we're a couple of weeks in now, what's this, week three, so all the teams are really starting to find their feet, starting to get a feel of what the opposition are like, and I think every game from now on is going to be a battle for points. I think there's no reason why teams should be putting in the effort when they know realistically what the other teams are going to be coming out for. The
standards should be improving week on week as well.
Well, it should, and it did last season, so I'd be extremely surprised if it didn't continue to grow.
Yeah, time to look forward to the rest of the season. Anyhow, that completes our coverage for week 3 of NIWFA football.
As ever, thanks so much for watching today's show and for continued support for Northern Ireland women's football.
We'll see you next time around. Until then, don't forget, Girls Get Football.